Hello again to all the parents and colleges subscribers. My name is Allie Priede, coming at you from St. Mary's College in South Bend, Indiana. Today I have a very timely topic once again to introduce to you guys of class registration. I just got done with mine today, and still as a junior, it's extremely stressful. So, I want to introduce this to you guys so you can kind of get a feel of at least how our university does it and what to do and what not to do. So, first off, get your calendar ready. This is extremely important because normally your institution will send out an email or some kind of notification, maybe a flyer, that says, hey, here's your class date and here is your registration date. So, class of 2014, we had our registration for our majors today, whereas all of our other classes for what we call general education requirements, as a liberal arts school, we also have to take like bio, foreign language, history, and all that other kind of fun stuff. So, we have registration for those classes on a separate day. But having 2 different days for registration can be a little confusing. So, make sure the second that you get any information about when your registration is, you automatically put it on your calendar. That way everything is nice and organized, you have a date, you have a time, no messes. So, with that, brings me to my second point of make an appointment. You will most likely be assigned to what we call a first year studies advisor, but just a faculty advisor that will kind of help you plan at least your first year, your freshman year. I had a faculty advisor from our first year studies department, and he kind of laid out, what I had to do for the second semester of my first year at college. He also helped me on the phone over the summer of what to take when I finally got here. So I told him that I didn't really like science classes. I already knew I was going to be a communications major, so I didn't want to take my science class and a foreign language class both in the first year. So he helped me get around that. I took all of my other general education requirements and also my first intro level class to communications, so I made sure that that was in fact the field I wanted to go into. So meeting it with him in person was awesome. We had this little chart going on and all of my classes were neatly lined up. I had all the times out. It was perfect. So being organized is key in all of this mayhem, which brings me to be on top of things. If you're not organized during this entire chaotic week, probably, you will get lost. You will get buried. There are so many classes that you have to take, and especially with us, I have general education requirements and also requirements for my major. So having both of those two to kind of juggle, being organized is extremely important, and being on top of things is very important. And that's also where your faculty advisor will come in handy. They've got a file ready for you. They know who you are. Well, at least you should probably stop in their office a few times during the year so they can familiarize you and your face and your file and, put a name to a file pretty much. So, be on top of things. Definitely. This will really help you in the long run. Which also leads me into being early. My form looks like this. I have, for at least my major, I have 3 classes. 2 of them are the most sought after classes. So I had to be in line early to make sure I got these classes. So you have to be on top of things, and you have to be early to turn in your registration sheet, however your college does it. But you have to make sure you're early. And also, have backups. If you don't, and you get to your registration and you either can't get into a class or something doesn't fit into your schedule that you didn't realize before, have a backup. The easiest thing to do is to have your list of classes that you want to take and a few extra backup classes underneath it. Give that all to your advisor and just talk to them about it. This is their job. They're supposed to sit down and take some time to figure out, or to help figure out, your college career. But having backups is a lot less stressful. They may not be your first choice, but at least you'll be in classes. And normally colleges have an add or drop period, so if there is a class that you really, really want to get into, sign up for one class. Normally a spot will open up, but again, you've got to be on top of that too. So, as a review, get your calendar ready. Make an appointment. Be on top of things. Be early and have backups. Hopefully these tips really help you out, and feel free to leave a comment or a question below. Thanks. Happy hunting.